Before a child ever enters the juvenile justice system, something usually happens first. A 6-year-old child in Montgomery County lost his life in an accidental shooting in a home. Now, hear me out. I'm not here to speculate. I'm not here to blame. And I'm definitely not here for any type of shock value. I am here because I work with youth and I have worked with youth throughout my whole career from 6 years old up to 21. What the public doesn't often see is many justice involved youth didn't start out as offenders. They started as children, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, that was involved in some type of preventable harm to them. This is what behind the fouls look like. A moment, a adult decision, an unsecured environment, and a child never get a second chance again. This isn't about punishment, it's about prevention.
Developing tonight, a 6-year-old Maryland boy is dead. Police say he accidentally shot himself. It happened inside a house here on Maple Leaf Drive in Montgomery Village in Montgomery County just before 3 p.m. When emergency crews arrived, the child was unresponsive. As News 4's Mauricio Casillas reports, there are still major questions about how the child gained access to that gun.
A tragedy that defies words, deeply impacting this tight-knit Montgomery Village neighborhood. Police were called to a town home for reports of an accidental shooting. When officers arrived, they made a heartbreaking discovery.
They found a 6-year-old male child who had been shot in the face.
Police say an adult was inside the home at the time of the shooting. At this point, investigators are not saying how that adult is related to the child. They say no foul play is suspected, but investigators are still working to determine how the child gained access to the gun and who the gun belongs to.
Right now, this is still very early on, and they're determining what happened when the child had access to the gun.
Police say it's too early to determine whether anyone could face charges. Neighbors say they initially didn't understand why so many first responders were on their street. When word spread about what happened, many were stunned.
Certainly shocked and devastated to hear any news like that. Didn't know him personally, but would see him playing with the other kids, riding bikes, throwing footballs and baseballs around. So, young child, full of life, but devastating to hear that his passing.
It's very sad. It's very sad, but I really hope the family can heal.
Confusion and sadness as this community waits for answers from investigators.
There is really nothing that I can say right now that would bring comfort to anyone. I mean, this is a child. I really have no words.
Montgomery County Police have not identified the 6-year-old boy, and again, they say it's too early to know whether anyone will be charged. Reporting in Montgomery Village,
Hold your people close, secure your environments, protect the people, protect the